Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson one. Lesson one is about learning outcome one. Today we are going to start a new unit, unit 32, business strategy. So business is any legal activity we call business. So where we exchange the goods, where goods and services exchange, that's a business. So any illegal activity not come under the definition of business. So business, and then we have a entity as a ownership. You can start sole trader, partnership, limited company, and charity if you want to. So that's all business. Anybody knows what is meant by strategy? The word strategy.
Strategies can be plans, it can be ideas put in place to make something work.
Excellent. Strategy is the action plan. The word strategy is derived from the Greek word strategist, which we used to use in military, how we'll encounter our enemies. Here in the business world, how we can get the competitive advantage against our competitors, and we will stay ahead than competition, and we have a different strategies for it. So that's a strategy which we'll use in business purposes. So LO1 is about analyze the impact. So we'll go through analyze the impact and influence which the micro environment. Micro mean the big, environment mean is external environment like political, economic, social, and technological, which we will discuss on an organization and its business strategy, what strategies we can adopt in different environments. So that's we'll go through. So if we look the content of this unit, what we're supposed to be throughout, the aim of this unit is to develop student awareness of different kind of strategies. So which will go through different kinds of strategy. You want to be focused at the cost leadership, you want to be differentiation. So all these strategies will go through. Those can be operational. We can use some tactical techniques and strategic role in the long-term planning. The underpinning by a thorough knowledge and understanding these theories, model concept and sports strategic choices, either which way you go, where you invest, how much you invest, either you expand business or not. This is all about on the successful completion of this unit. Develop sufficient knowledge and understanding about strategy, positive, efficient, and effective contribution development business plan, how we can make the business plan operational level, and we can make even strategic level overall organization in the long term. Specific input, those required to make the decision like 3M's, man, money, and material, how we can effectively. Then we have a 4 learning outcome. So of course today we'll go through first, and the further each lesson will go through one. Then we have inductive content. So please, when you prepare your assignment, make sure you focus on, and of course we'll go through the assignment session as well. Assess the organization internal environment within our organization, which we'll go through second lesson. Third lesson, we'll apply analytical tools, how we can measure the performance. The fourth lesson, we'll go to apply these models, strategic choices and direction, and we'll look around the various strategies. So that's all, Then we have, please, when you prepare your assignment, focus on the P and also M's, because sometimes some people not attempting the M, which is a merit criteria. So when you attempt merit criteria and distinction criteria, D. So please, we need to be focused the command verb critical, yes? Analyze, apply, what is meant by these, and I'll give you separate document for this. So when you prepare, so please apply these. And some recommended books are here, and some already we have on our Moodle as well, and I'll send you a few more. So we'll start. So Today lesson inductive contents what we need to discuss about mission. What is a mission? Anybody knows what is meant by mission? What do you think? What is meant by mission? What do you know about mission? Mission is all why you are in the business. What is the purpose as an organization to be entered in business? So mission is not just the profit. Mission, we are here to serve. We are here to provide affordable education. We are here to remove boundaries. So this can be our mission. Where we want to see our organization in few years' time. Objective is end result, what we want to achieve end of the lesson, end of this course, end of this end of this unit. The definition and the meaning of strategy, which will go through action plan. The role of strategy, strategic intent, strategic direction, different strategic planning, how we can, analytical framework, microenvironment, pastel will go through these. Stakeholders, anybody who have any interest in the business is called stakeholders. We'll go through Porter 5 forces, one of model. We'll discuss uns of metrics and we'll go through SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and benchmark indicator. So that's all is focused in lesson 1. Lot of maybe the things will repetition in the lesson 2 and 3, which is carry on cross link or overlap. Okay, so let's please, what do you know about 1 to 10? What your current knowledge about strategy, please? Anyone? What do you think? How much you know? It's good to be always reflect, please. How much we know? Anyone?
I'll say between 8 and 9.
8 and 9. Okay, good. Anyone else, please?
About the same.
8 and 9. It means, most of you already learn about the strategy because in other management course, we learn about strategic management. So where we apply the strategy as well. But management perspective, here we are applying in the business perspective. But some tools will be new. Okay, good, well done. Okay, so first we are looking what is a strategy or the strategic plan. So first of all, we're looking the strategic plan is define the mission. Mission, according to Monsberg, which is one of the author, defined mission is described as organization basic function in society. What they do for society in term of product, in term of service, it's produced for its customer. A clear business mission should be each of the following element. The purpose. Why should business exist? Profit is not a purpose just only. Profit automatically comes when we do activities, because if you're putting the profit maximize your objective or mission, that's not good. You're here to serve the society. Profit will come automatically. Is it create the wealth for the shareholders? The investor, you want to be maximize the share value. That can be your objective. Okay. It exists to satisfy the needs of the stakeholders, including staff and employees. We treat people like to be treated. Yes, we want to be fair society. We want to be meet the needs. We want to help the needy people. That's can be our mission. A strategy, a strategic scope, a mission statement provides a commercial logic for the business. Define 2 things. The product or the service offered, therefore, is a competitive position. Competencies through, what is meant by competencies and capabilities? Anyone?
The ability to do things.
Is there any difference between?
The ability to do things.
Yes, so competency is a capability, the ability to do things, yes. But competencies, like if you pass your driving test, you're capable, that's why you pass it. But maybe you can make mistakes. You're not competent, that's why you newly passed driver plate you need to display on your car. And competencies come with experience, with knowledge, you independently. So that's why employers are looking more competency. So organization, we want competencies through which tries to be succeed. The method of competing. Yes, a business strategic scope define boundaries of its operation. These set by management. An example of these boundaries in terms of geographic, market size, methods, product, decision management make about the strategic scope, define the nature of the business. Then policies, standard behavior. A mission needs to be translated in everyday action. So you're saying we are here help, we treat people like to be treated. Yes, like we have a company, their mission, you will see Tesco, they have a mission, people like to be treated, every little help. So, but they manipulate profit 180 million to 100, 220 million. So that's not treat the people like to be treated. Because what you're saying to the people, you're telling the lie, you're not treat the people like to be treated. People treated should be fairness. So that's, the company share price is significant decrease. So we need to be translate into our actions. For example, business missions include the delivering outstanding customer service. Policies and standards should be created, monitored, and tested. So these might include the monitoring speed of telephone call or answer the sales. That's we need. The number of complaints we have, we need to reduce it. We have positive feedback via questionnaire. All this we need to. Okay, strategic plan, value and culture within that is quite crucial. What are the value of the business? Basic, often unstated beliefs of the people work in the business. Business principle, social policies commitment with society. Yes, we not really pollute. We help. We do the local project for the local people. We offer the local jobs to the local people. Loyalty and commitment are implies inspired by the sacrifice of their personnel, goods and services as a whole. Does the business demonstrate high level of commitment, loyalty, guidance, expected behavior, a strong sense of mission? So strong sense of mission create. So the role of the mission statement play in the marketing planning as well, or in overall business planning. So like mission, it provides the outline, the marketing plan, fulfill the mission, evaluate. So consistent, independent, we can prepare from and we can implement. We will go through the value from form the foundation of the business management style, provide the justification behaviors, significant influence marketing decision or any other business corporate decision as well. So Craft Food, their mission, we have set out sights on becoming a global snack powerhouse, a portfolio of the brand people love. So people love the brand. How the people will love the brand when we meet their expectation. Starbucks, it's inspired. It's the human spirit. One person, one cup, in one neighborhood at a time. Be Sky, we believe in better. We want better service. We strive the best customer and our people. We make positive contribution to the life in the UK and Ireland, because that's, we can say throughout the world if we are delivering. We are always looking the ways to improve, always looking ways to improve, not ever stop. The Spirit has made us, we are today and will deliver, become what we want to be tomorrow. Yes. So you will see there, that's the mission. But if we're not doing and not spending money on research and development, how we can innovate it for tomorrow, meet the expectation? So we need to translate. Strategic planning. Can we also know the long-term plan, corporate planning? The alternative name given inside the nature of the strategic planning. Consider the long term. Think a time horizon. It can be 5 year beyond. Think about whole organization. Think about characteristics. Give the direction to the whole organization. Integrate activities and stakeholders. Create the competitive advantage. Focus on the competencies to its environment. So where the word strategy came from? The word strategy have a lot of implication for managers, but we do understand of these. Strategy is the direction, scope, and organization over the long term which achieve advantage for organization through configuration of resources within the challenging environment to meet the needs of the market and fulfill the stakeholders' expectation. So resources, we look around three M's: men, money, and material. Stakeholders and the shareholders. Anybody who has any interest in the business is a stakeholder. Shareholders are only investors in the business. They are also stakeholders. They have interest in it. Okay, then we have a various authors. They define according to Alfred the determination of the long-term goal, objective, enterprise, and adoption course of action, allocation of resources necessary to carry out these goals. According to the Michael Porter, competitive strategy is being different. Your different strategy. It means deliberately choosing different set of activity to deliver a unique mixed value. According to Henry Montsberg, a pattern of stream decisions, a long-term direction of an organization, that's its strategy. So like Unilever, and we can look around their strategies. Unilever start, the washing hand scheme and teach people to wash hands, social contribution. Like, they used to be spend a lot of money on advertising, but they cut, like, this smoking advertising and sponsoring, but they're moving from sponsor to water pump scheme, food bank scheme. Those are tough because helping society, ultimately you're promoting as well. You're saying you build this school, many people will see, oh, such an organization helping needy people. So ultimately what will be happening, you're promoting your project, you're becoming a social enterprise. Yes, decision objective, we need always smart. Okay, when we're looking the strategic planning, it start from mission. Then we have a corporate objective. We do audit of environment in and out. We do our strength, weaknesses, opportunity. We look around exemption. We set objective. We estimate expected result. We put the contingency plan as well. We allocate the budget and resources, and we detail implementation programs. Okay, think about this is the mission statement of two supermarkets. As does mission statement, which is a part of Walmart, which is the biggest in the world. As does mission statement itself to be Britain best value retailer, exceeding customer needs always. Can we, what customer expect? We exceed more than their expectation. It is the second, yes, that was, but is becoming more bigger now. Asda's purpose is to make goods and services affordable to everyone. So affordable to everyone. So they have a different brand, upper class, middle class, lower class, cheaper. Yes, they're selling other companies' brand. They have their own brand. They have even, yes, a food bank as well. So that's, looking to meet everyone needs. Tesco, one other supermarket, is based in the international supermarket chain. The company mission, our core purpose is to create value for customer to earn their lifetime loyalty. Can we keep lifetime customer? is a huge statement. How we'll make sure we keep them loyal? They will stay with us. They will buy our product forever. It's a huge statement. They start the loyalty card, the point card. Yes, they are trying, but it's very difficult. It's a big, so every decision they have to keep the customer not go away. So we deliver this through our values. No one try harder for customer and treat people like to be treated. If you're not paying national minimum wage, if in the developing country you're not paying the wage which you are paying here, or not national minimum wage there, or the working condition and involved in the child labor, so it means you're not treat the people like to be treated. So we need to be look around these all issues and we need to plan it. Okay, strategic management we discuss about in one of other unit as well. How the strategy we same way in the business. The broad sense of strategic management is about taking strategic decision. Decision making is means selecting the best option. We have various options. Always write down. So what you when you make decision, always you need you need first data. Data become information, and information become knowledge. So always do knowledge-based decision. A knowledge will come, information. Look around many source. Then you make decision. Decision making is means selecting best course of action. Decision making is selecting best course of action. You have how much is you go by train, you go by bus, you go by aeroplane, you go by cycle, you go by foot. Each option. So you need to look around which option is best for you in that situation. Yes, always make decision. Okay, so that's we need to look around. In practice, through the strategic management, we need strategy. We need to be involved team. 2 plus 2 make 4, but in synergy, team can make 2 plus 2 5. According to Henry Ford, we need to look around strategic choices and then we implement our strategy, which we'll go through. How the strategic management different from the type of management is interdiscipline, is a concern with the choices for the future direction. It's external focus, internal focus. That's all we need to be. We need a HR department to recruit the right people. We provide the training. We need to look around because that need to be in line with the strategy, with the mission of our organization. Okay, so when we go through the basic activity of strategic situational analysis, strategy evaluation, different strategy formation, and we can implement strategy. So this is all been explained, which we'll go through. We'll look around different options now. Okay, so strategic management is all about the process include understanding the strategic position of the company, what we are, how many market shares, where we want to be, managers analyze both internal and external environment, where the organization at the moment, where we want to go, how we will be there. That's all we need to ask the question. Strategic view, broader perspective. One of the reasons why organizations don't simply rely on their finances, marketing operation, functional areas, create competitive advantage. All areas we need to look around how we can create the competitive advantage. Then we can overall organization we can succeed. So we need to be look around. So we need to be make sure we have a best employees. We use star method of interview. We found competency that match with our mission, our vision, our strategies. So as we discussed, so like Unilever used to be 350 brand, even 550 brand, they reduced to 300 around because they divest. So in maybe you're expanding your construction, you're not expanding the business. So always we need to look around. Strategic view. Anybody, any question, please? Any question up to now?
No, thanks. No, thanks. No questions.
So strategy help to facilitate. I added few slides. Good to be read for the strategic planning. Achieve competitive advantage through integrate with all the functional area and by facilitating through communication. That's we need to when we do plan. We need to be follow. We have a communication. We define missions, objective, all, and that's way communication is effective. Communication is a crucial. message to the all stakeholders. Strategic planning, the cost, engaging in the process. Always look, process is complex. We need to be make sure understand everyone. Success is not guarantee. Yes, success is not guarantee always, but we want to make sure. The theory of warning. Yes, we need to be look around. There are the many sometimes conflicting theories. Which theory you will use, which will go through in following lessons when we'll implement. Okay, exploring strategies. Which strategy you will use? You will use cost leadership, you use cost focus, or you want to be totally differentiation. So strategic position, you look around environment, purpose, culture, capabilities. Strategy in action, when you look organizing, you do practice, you training, you look around the processes. Strategic choices, you want international, you want expand here, you want to be corporate or business, or you want how you allocate the resources. So all been here further in the notes been explained. It's good to be do a bit background reading when, especially when you prepare assignment. So please go through. Okay, strategic analysis, environments, resources, mission, strategic development options, and strategy implementation, which we'll go through in the last lesson. Okay, we have two approaches. One is called prospective approach, which is come all this, and one we have an immigrant approach, where we looking the environmental development when we look, and these approaches will go through in details. Okay, then we have a strategic analysis is the steps with the strategic planning, strategic analysis, examination of current choices, and again, we need to be look around advertising or various others. Why? What are the purpose of why we doing it? Okay, step one in the strategic planning, always you look around the situational analysis, SWOT, strength, SW is the internal environment. What your strength, what your weaknesses, opportunities and threats from come external. Review the old strategic plan, observation, missions, and all. Second, getting goals. Yes, set your goals, reflect your strategic planning time horizon. Goal need to be smart. So third, if you use, yes, we discuss about environmental, look around opportunity, threat, SWOT analysis, carry on. Third, creating path, the action plan, describe result, how you will, potential obstacle, how will overcome, support you need, write down who, what, and when each of action need to be taken. Okay, use the plan, which we can, yes, review and carry on doing, because planning never ends. Okay, so we have a little video to watch. We can copy and paste, and we can look around. This is about strategic planning. Okay, then we have Michael Porter is very popular. Michael Porter gave us the competitive strategies, Porter generic strategies. The strategies can bring the competitive advantage, and we have a SBUs. SBUs, anybody knows what is meant by SBUs?
No.
Okay, it's called strategic business units. Like if you think about strategic business unit, like think about Ford. How many model they have? Ford Focus, yes. Ford Mondeo, yes. Mondeo, okay. So Ford Mondeo, Ford Focus, Ford Fiesta. So these are each is a one SBUs, one strategic business unit. We need to look around each business strategic unit. Again, the competitor, what will create. So Porter generic strategies, we have cost leadership. Cost leadership is mean every area. Think about the cost leadership is a Ryanair. Cost leadership, yes. In every area they want to reduce the cost. Like we have Lidl Aldi is cost leadership. One is a cost focus. Cost focus is a narrow. You not every area you will be cost leader, but you want some product cheaper, like Tesco, their own brand. Yes, that's the cost focus in those ones. Okay, differentiation. Your product totally different, innovative. That's Apple. Even the software, even the apps, even yes. So that's Apple differentiation. Or Samsung, we can say differentiation focus. Just a little, not like Tesco. Every supermarket is doing things, but Tesco is also offering the banking, insurance. Even they are in construction, in energy, so they have a differentiation focus than other supermarket. They diverse it. Not everything diverse it different than others. So this is a broad target and this is a narrow target. This is create the competitive advantage through low cost or through differentiation. Doesn't matter which one you want to adopt. You have to focus and you have to plan. So cost leadership, when you have that strategy can be involved the cost dominant activity, focus on the key cost driver, low input, labor costs, yes, all the costs, economies of scale. You look at experience, product and process design, which reduce the costs. Differentiation, if you want, uniqueness. Strategic customer who needs are different based on the key competitors. Your revivals always focus on it. Okay, focus strategy is target narrow segment. Like we have a company called Iceland Foods. They are the cost focus. We are ARM. ARM is one of the holding bank in UK. They make the automated the chips which you use in mobile, the satellites and the automatic gates, like electronic scanner machines. So differentiation focus strategies. Other making the chips as well, but they have chips is for different purposes. Okay, stuck in the middle. Maybe you're saying you will use the cost leadership and you will use the differentiation. So according to the porter, don't do it. You're stuck in the middle. Just whichever strategy you focus, either the cost leadership or the differentiation, stuck with it. It's difficult to be. Yes, maybe you can adopt in different product, different strategy for different product, which is fine. So environmental scanning, environmental analysis is crucial. Two types of environment. Internal is a micro, external is a macro. External we can't control. We can't control COVID-19. We have to adjust our operation. So when we're looking past our pestal forces, all you learn, yes. So what's come under political? Yes. You look around political stability in the country. You look tax policies. You make your strategies accordingly. You look economics environment, inflation rate, exchange rate, taxation. Look around the social environment, what society wants. More people buying online now due to the COVID-19. Look around the technology is changing, people using more technology, people using more social media. So all this impact, And then micro environment. Micro is mean outside, yes. Micro is inside. You look production, you look finance, all the functional area within an organization. Thus we need external environment must face, the change. Anybody any question about pest or pestle, which further lessons will go through in details as well. Have we learned before as well? Yes, most of you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so please when you can use these model, you include some facts and figure like inflation rate, how much we have, taxation rate, unemployment rate, and these, how this impact. Some sort of discussion where we can, in the UK, we can get Office of National Statistic, ONS, or online, many websites give you information. This is all about environmental analysis, complex like fashion, technology, different environment in different. So all we looking these, yes, identify critical chain drivers, why this is happening trends. And then we have one BCG metric, couple of you learn in, which will go through. It's a Boston consultant group. They gave the metrics. You have to look around if existing products. Some product you can be star, It's a very leading. They have a high market share. Like think about Pepsi. Pepsi itself is a star product, very popular. Yes, high growth, high market shares as well. Then other their product can be in Pepsi. They have 7 Up for suppose. Yes, so you will see there is a cash cows. It maybe bring a lot of cash through this as well. Some product the Pepsi maybe zero sugar Pepsi lychee flavor they started and different so this is maybe question mark that is a low market share and low growth high growth at the moment, but maybe that become the more growth in the future as well. So question mark can goes either side. It can be star, it can be cash cow, or it can be transferred to the dog. Dog is mean are the problem child we use, which is a low market share and low growth. If the low market share and low growth is not growing anymore, so what's the point? Why you keep it? So like think about Apple. They have many phones. Apple just first technology, G technology. Maybe it's not. Yes, becoming problem child. Why you carry on producing and advertising, and you have SBUs? Better to be closed if that not give you enough profit. If you want a recognition, you can. But we need to think about Star, the business which have a high market share, question mark, all this being explained here. Any question on this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Next, now we have a Porter 5 forces. Michael Porter is very popular author. He said when you're looking environment, you look around 5 Porter forces. Thread of the new entrance. How much in the market? Is anybody can enter in the market or not? Think about in IT business. Yes, depends. Anyone can sell online now goods. Yes, anyone can enter. What is the government restriction? Anyone need license? So what you barrier you can draw? They don't enter. Maybe economies of scale, your product differentiation, you invest more money on it. Yes, so you can draw the barrier. No one really disturb you. Then the bargaining power of supplier is the high and low. That also disturb. If the one supplier supply you raw material or many suppliers, you have to be negotiate. You look around options. Rivalry in the is a competition in the industry. Determine the buyer power. If there are many companies offering the product, buyer power will be higher. Otherwise, buyer power. If only the monopoly condition, one company you're not bothered about, they should buy for your product. No one else is offering. Third up, substitute. Substitute is mean the similar product. If the sugar prices will go up, maybe honey we can use it. But if the honey is expensive, maybe we can look around other options. Yes. So this is all about. Then one of the guy, he was the mathematician Gore Unsoft. He gave the metric. This is called the Unsoft metric. We can look around different market strategy. Market penetration. We expand market penetration mean existing product we only sell in the existing market. You're not expanding it. If this is the market penetration. Market development, existing product you're selling into new market. Maybe we are decline stage here, in the other market we are. That strategy we can use as well. Product development, business I am to introduce no new product into existing market, new product line in the UK. So that all we call product development strategy. Diversification, new product into new market, because whatever we are delivering here we're not touching, disturbing, but the new product maybe we are doing here food business, in other part of the deal we do construction, we invest in oil, so that will be diversification. So these are all the strategies we can use it. Okay, then the stakeholders, as we mentioned, stakeholders mean anybody who has any interest. Stakeholders can be internal and external. Implies is internal directors, different stakeholders, they have a different interest, which we need to, who's interested in what, we need to be, when we make the decision, we always need to be, when we make the strategy, keep in your stakeholders in your stakeholder. Then we have a power and interest matrix, which is given by, so can be mapped power and interest, which stakeholder have more power, which have a more interest, which have a less power, less interest. Yes, some stakeholder, think about, some maybe have a million investment, they will take out from the company, will collapse. Yes, So this is, we can look around stakeholders. Some stakeholders have a high interest but maybe low power. Some stakeholders have a low power, high interest. Some have a low power and low interest. So we'll use this metric in the next lesson when we'll implement strategies. So different category of the stakeholders, we can categorize them, and that will help to be make the organization and strategy successful. So always keep in mind stakeholders. Okay, then uh, we can look around different companies and what their future plans are through the financial statement, because the financial statement give not only the financial information, it give the non-financial, what their mission, how long they start, what their future plans, where they cutting, how they map the risk, all this we can look around. It's good to be look around Unilever, all these big companies. Okay, so that's all today lesson. We'll keep up to here. If you have any question, anyone?
Nothing.
Okay. Thanks for listening and attending. Please go through these slides. If you have any question, you can ask, and the next lesson we'll go through LO2. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice time. Huh? Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Have a nice
Sounds
weekend.